Well, hello guys, it's the Supreme Trader. Once again, it's been a really long time. I'm back again with all the new stuff, coming back with a very powerful system, which we will see in a minute. This system has the capability to win like 90% of times, regardless of which pair, uh, which time frame, and what so on. But I prefer always to go as low as 5 minutes, not to use the 1 minute time frame because of the spread and the fast market movements there. Anyway, I'm using gold 5 minute time frame today to backtest the system. Okay, using this software where it works like real market conditions. Okay, sorry, which we can test then candle by candle and see if any of these indicators repaint or not, and if the performance is solid. Okay, so I'm gonna start the backtest. You just enjoy. Okay. So before starting the backtest, sorry, here is the conditions for a valid buy trade, for example. What you want to see is you look at first, you look at the blue and red arrows, the big one. If the last one was blue, then you only take buy trades. Okay, you wait for a buy golden arrow, wait for candle close, and then open a trade. Okay. Also, you don't do that directly, rather you look at the filter. So after making sure that the market is an uptrend, because you have the blue arrow as last, not red, then you look for a buy trade from the golden arrow and you check if the trend filter down there agrees. If all check, you enter the trade right here, for example. You click one time. Sorry, let me just, because sometimes the nonsense, the TP and SL indicator bugs on backtester. So after you make sure you have everything, you enter at this candle close, because we don't want the signal to repaint. It doesn't repaint once candle is closed. Not even, it doesn't repaint at all actually. Anyway, after entering the trade, you press on the same candle that we entered at its close right here, and then you get your TP and SL. One click for buy TP and SL, double click for sell TP and SL. Okay. Okay, that's for buy trades. Let's check the sell trade condition. It's really the same, but in vice versa. For example, right here, the last signal was red arrow, which means we want only sell golden arrows right here. And the filter agreed on that candle. Okay, so wait, candle close, and then we check all conditions, then we enter right here and double click to get sell TP and SL. So that's it. That's the whole strategy. So let's go. Okay. Although we had a red, the last arrow was red, which means downtrend, and the sell arrow came, sell entry, golden arrow, but the filter doesn't agree, so we skip. Okay, now we might have a chance right here. Let's see if the bar close in our favor. Okay, so the arrow stayed, which means this is a valid trade because the last big arrow was a sell arrow. Then you take, of course, only sell arrows from the golden one, and you check if the conditions are met after candle is closed. So everything seems okay here. Let's put our sell TP in SL and check what's gonna happen. Okay, we got almost out of the trade and we lost this one. That's okay. So we lost the trade. What I like to do is to put rectangles on losing trades so I can count them later. Okay, count losers and winners. So we got one loser right here. Let's get on. We want a buy trade, but we need the filter to agree with the candle, and it doesn't. Even if it does, we have conflicting signals, so we ignore it. So we need a sell gold. Okay, now we need a buy one, but the filter doesn't agree on this signal. Although it was the winner, but we stick to the rules. So we are looking for a buy chance. Now we're looking for a sell entry. No. Let's be a little bit more careful. Okay, right here we have valid one, but not really valid because filter doesn't agree, so we skip. So, no. Also not. But as you can see, all indicators do not repaint once the signal is closed, the candle is closed. Okay, they stay there forever. Okay, we got a valid trade right here. Okay, the last trend was up. The entry signal is buy. They both agree, and now the filter also agrees. So one click for buy TP and the sell, and let's see. TP was hit, very nice. Is it a valid trade right here? Okay, perfect. It's a valid trade also right here because the trend is still uptrend. Okay, so we can take as many as they come until the primary trend change. And as you can see, this was also a winner. So now we're looking for sell in only. We need a sell arrow and filter to agree. And I don't. So, okay, this might be our chance. Let's see if it closes and the arrow stays. It closed, the arrow stayed, but the filter didn't agree after it closed, and we got a conflicting signal, so we skip. Okay, now we got a valid signal, valid sell signal, because the current trend is down. That we can know by looking at the last signal from the big arrow, the colored one, and filter agrees, and there is a sell arrow. So let's go. Oh, sorry. Let me just put by TP, sell TP and SL. As you can see, double click right here, and TP was hit. Okay, so far 3 winners and 1 loser. Okay, see if we get another chance with this beautiful trend. Yes, we get one right here, and we got a winner also. Okay, I was too fast going between candles. So let's see. Another sell entry. Yes, there is right there. So it looks like a very nice trend. Let me just mark this winner right here. It's a very nice trend, and this is what is very beautiful about this system. When you have a strong trend, you will find that the system is literally riding the trend till the end with a very, very extraordinary win rate. Okay, and in ranging markets, you will always have a couple of chances, not as much as in trending market, but you will always have a couple of very nice signals, and 90% of bad signals will be filtered because the system filters itself. So let's keep going and see if this one is a winner. And surely it is, as you can see here, was hit. Okay, so let's see another one. Okay, here the current trend is uptrend. Okay, then we get a buy signal, but filter doesn't agree, so we skip. Here we got a chance. Okay, we are still in an upward trend because no colored sell arrow appeared. The last one was a buy, so we can continue buying. Now we got the other conditions met on this candle. We have buy arrow and filter agrees. Let's see if this trade a winner is. So, yep, we lost this trade unfortunately, but it happens. Absolutely no worries. Okay, this is how market works. You cannot win them all. So we continue. The most important thing is simply to stick to the system. So the last trend is downtrend, marked by this last colored arrow, which is a red arrow. Then you got a sell entry and filter agrees. Sorry, and the filter agrees. Okay, on this candle. So we open a sell trade, and we have our sell TP and sell SL. Let's see, and so beautiful. TP was hit. So moving on. Okay, we got a valid buy trade right here. Let's check this signal. It was beautiful signal. Hit after two candles. Very, very nice. So when you see two arrows, okay, even if they agree, you skip the signal, please. Okay. A nice sell trend. We have an uptrend here. I don't know. We missed the signal, but I guess it's a valid one. Yes, it was a valid one. Okay, and was a winner. So I will go through 3 or 4 more signals and then we check the results but I'm not gonna explain every signal now because I think I already did. I don't want it to be too long. Okay, we got a valid one here, which I guess is gonna be a loser, but let's see. Yes, it's a loser, but it's okay. We will calculate everything at the end. So 2 or 3 more signals. Okay, conflicting, no. Filter doesn't agree. Here, no filter at all. Here, filter doesn't agree. Conflicting. Here, filter doesn't agree. Okay, so we have a chance right here. Okay, last signal from big arrow was sell. We take only sell arrows from golden arrow, and filter agrees. So let's see how this signal is going to perform. Smashing, very nice. Let's take another one. Okay, right here we have valid sell signal. Let's see if it hits. And I guess it did. Or I'm not sure if it did or didn't, but definitely did it. Yes. So it's a winning trade. I think it was way freer before, but No problem. So that's all about this system. The new system, let me mark the last winner. Was it this one? Which one was it? And this one. Right. Anyway, so we got a total. We got 8 winners and 4 losers, okay? And keep in mind that that is only for the span of from, let me check, 30, 13th, no, last month till, yeah, August 1st. So it's like seriously 2 days or something, okay? Or one day because we had the weekend, I'm not sure. Anyway, it was very profitable in my opinion, and the system is more capable of more amazing stuff, and the win rate is really crazy. But of course, I'm not gonna be making a two hours video going through 100 or 200 signals, or maybe I will in the future. So please comment, leave a like, and tell me what you think about the system. Ciao.